I was personally motivated to write this book because of my son. He hates school, and it's not because he doesn't like learning. It's because the education system, as it exists today, tries to force him into a one-size-fits-all mold that most people actually don't fit. And he's not alone. Countless students are struggling under the weight of a system that values conformity over creativity. The machine, as I call it, is a 200-year-old conveyor belt that turns children into factory workers. It compromises academic achievement, and it takes a toll on children's mental health and wellness because it just strips us of all the humanizing aspects that make us so unique. Now, I'm here to tell you the system is outdated, and it is time for an upgrade. I've developed a concept called rebel teaching, and it is a movement to repurpose the machine and transform it into an ecosystem that empowers and equips children with the tools and skills that they need to thrive. And I'm not just talking about academic success. I'm talking about a well-rounded education that nurtures social-emotional intelligence, creativity, and critical thinking. I think the biggest aha moment, because what I studied was, I was like, what components, what can we do with our environment to make that learning addictive? What is it about that environment that makes it so that students become self-directed learners? And I think the biggest aha moment for me, which should be very obvious, is that learning is innate in all of us. So when we say we're born to breathe, we're born with the instincts to eat, we're born with these certain innate instincts. Learning is one of them. And the crazy thing about that, though, is we have people walking around today who believe that they're bad learners. I wrote Rebel Teaching to start a movement in education, a global movement in education. And that global movement is to bring what we do in education back into what we do naturally. That really is it. And so, what would be the point of starting a movement when that information is inaccessible? We have this official book, an official guide
So
to how
exciting.
we can create like rebel teaching, the rebel teaching movement, the rebellion, wherever you are, whether or not you're a parent and an administrator, a policymaker, a teacher. I wrote Rebel Teaching to bring everybody into
Yes.
education again. When we say repurpose the American education machine, what I'm saying, what I'm challenging this movement to do is to repurpose it from this machine that forces us to conform and categorize to this machine that is going to empower and inspire our students, our people, our communities. I share with you how to use my Rebel Teaching Blueprint to create your battle plan. And here's the best part. Together, we can change education. And believe me when I say you are not alone. There are thousands of people just like you who have repurposed the machine and won.